Flosstube. It's Dawn with the Mindful Needle, and I'm back with my first Flosstube of 2022. Wow, 2022. And I want to wish you all a very happy new year. I haven't seen you all since before Christmas. So, happy new year, and I'm just in shock that January is almost over. I just can't believe it's crazy. So, anyway. I want to welcome back all of my subscribers and give a warm welcome to all my new subscribers. I've had actually quite a few new subscribers over the last week or so, a couple weeks since Christmas, and I'm just want to welcome you all and say I'm so happy that you're here, and I'm just pleased that my channel does keep growing even though I'm not posting all the time, but I am posting, so it's nice to see that the channel does grow, and I do appreciate all the support. I really do. So I just ask, if you're new and you would like this video, please consider subscribing below, and make sure that you give it a like, give it that thumbs up, and click the bell, and that will notify you whenever I upload a brand new video, so you'll know when I've got news. So excuse me. Gosh, let me take a sip of my tea here. I had to make some tea because, my goodness, it's absolutely freezing here in Michigan. The sun is out today, so that's fantastic. We haven't seen the sun for several days, so I'm really happy to see the sun, and it's pretty glinting off the snow on the ground, but I'm kind of done with winter now. So, but anyway, Christmas, oh my goodness, Christmas was an absolute treat. I loved Christmas. I get to spend time with my nephews. They live down in Kentucky. My brother and sister-in-law are in Kentucky. They come up for Christmas every year. We only got to spend a few days together. My sister-in-law's mother was not doing well health-wise, and my brother and sister-in-law are getting ready to move, so they're looking for a new house. They couldn't spend a whole lot of time up here, but we had about 2.5 days, and we made the most of it. We had such a blast. My oldest nephew is 13, and the youngest is 10. He'll be 11 in May, and I just can't believe they're growing up way too fast. So, but we had a lot of fun. My family is very musical. I was a music major in college. I sing, I play the piano are my two main things, but I've always wanted to play guitar, but I've never been able to get my fingers toughened up, and I was always afraid, being a pianist, that I'd lose that feeling in my fingers and then not be able to play as well. So I have a guitar, but I've kind of held back. Well, my sister-in-law, who's also a pianist, she plays guitar. She taught the boys to play. They were playing. My sister-in-law had a ukulele. She plays ukulele, guitar, piano. She taught herself banjo. So, I mean, my mom plays piano. She has a small folk harp that she's learned how to play. We do a lot of musical things. So, my oldest nephew was absolutely fantastic with the guitar. Fantastic. So, I talked to him and I said, you need to teach your Auntie Dawn how to play guitar. And he's like, sure. So I had my first lesson on Christmas Day, and I just had my second lesson this past Sunday. We do it via Google Meet, and it was so much fun. It's actually keeping me practicing. I've started building up those calluses on my fingers. I need to work on the pinky now, because my first chords that he taught me only used these 3 fingers. So, but we're branching out. So I've been having a lot of fun learning that, and I thought my sister-in-law's ukulele was so cool that I actually took my Christmas money and bought myself one. But speaking of Christmas, my family knows me well. The gnome right behind me, the one over here, not the brown gnome, I bought him, but the little red gnome, those all came as part of my Christmas gifts. And my mom surprised me this year, and she got me him, and I just love him. He's just so cute. Get his beard down here where he looks handsome. So he sits here. If you saw my video from, I think it was in October, I showed a sled that I picked up at an antique store, and it looks really cute. I have the sled down here, and he sits on top of the sled in front of my fireplace, and it's just really cute. And I figure I can leave him out all winter long because all he has is a snowflake on his hat. He's not really Christmas, so he's cute. All right, now on to the stitchy stuff. Now that we've caught up on life, stitchy stuff. I've got some big news. I am so excited. I am going to be exhibiting at my very first in-person trade show this March in Nashville. It's the Nashville Needlework Market. I was at the very last one, which was in 2020, which was right before the whole pandemic hit and everything started shutting down for the first time. That was my very first show. I was helping JBW Designs exhibit, and I had a blast. I thought it was great. So Judy at JBW has offered to share her room with me, and so I have officially registered. I will be in the show booklet. I will have a sign outside the door with my business name on it. So this is 2020's book. We just got the proofs the other day for our listing inside. It tells about each exhibitor. So we got our proofs just the other day, and mine looks good. So we're all set to go, and I am so excited. Now, this is a wholesale show, so it's only open to shops, needlework shops that register. So make sure that your shop registers. I am going to be sharing sneak peeks, and right before the show I will share full pictures of the designs I am releasing. I do have an exclusive. What that means is that design will only be available to shops who have registered for Nashville for the first month. After that month is up, then I can sell to any other shop. But for that first month, they are the only ones who can purchase that design. So follow me on Instagram, Facebook. I'm going to post pictures, especially on Instagram. That seems to be my thing of choice. So look for pictures there, and if you see anything you like, tell your needlework shop. Stop by. I think I'm in room 307, and order it up. So, all right, let's see. I've got my list over here so I don't forget to talk about anything. So I have new spring designs. I'm in the process of stitching them at the moment, so I'm really excited about those. I will also, I know I will be doing the Needlework Galleria, which is a virtual show. I did it last year and did very well. It's another wholesale show. But then I will be exhibiting in St. Charles, Missouri for the Needlework Galleria, and that's the end of September. I think it's September 28th through October 1st. And that is a retail show, so you are welcome to come. If you have never been, oh, it's such a great time. You get to shop to your heart's content. I mean, we're set up in our hotel rooms in the front part, the kind of like the living room area, and you can shop. And there are fabrics and floss and designers. You get to talk to the designers. You get to see all their stuff. You get to see the models. You get to, it's just, and then there's classes, and there are lounges and areas where people just sit and stitch, and the energy is just so awesome. I love it. So you have to go. Start making plans now. Now is a good time to start making plans for it, so you can just, save those dollars, So I do have, let's see, coming up next year, I have a design that I submitted to Just Cross Stitch for their Christmas ornament, the special edition, the special issue that they put out every year. And it was accepted. So I have it all stitched. I need to finish that, and that's my plan this weekend, is to get that finished so I can get that mailed off to them. So I'm real excited to be in that magazine this coming year. So very exciting. Speaking of Just Cross Stitch, I hope you've picked up your latest issue, because the Mindful Needle is in this issue. Let me see here. Open this up. My coffee love. Coffee is my Valentine. This one was so much fun. So here it is in the magazine. And here it is finished. This was what I stitched up. I finished it as a flat. The original one that I did on a I mounted this on a wooden piece that I got from Joann's, and put a big ribbon on it and everything. And Just Cross Stitch just wanted the flat part, just this. So I restitched it, sent this off to them, and I actually gave that other one to a really good friend of mine. So she had admired it. She doesn't stitch. She doesn't have the patience, but she's a big coffee lover, and so she has it hanging in her house by her coffee station. So yeah, this is a great thing to hang next to your coffee station, and I just thought it was fun. So look for this in the I think it's February. Yes, the February 22 issue of Just Cross Stitch. Okay, what else is happening? Let me take another sip of tea. Get some warmth and a little something to wet my throat here. Etsy. I have done an Etsy update. Uh-oh. The mailman must be coming. My cats are going nuts. I have one cat that likes to attack the mailman, and I'm sitting in my living room, and he's pawing at the front window, and yes, the mailman just walked by. One of these days I'm going to have to film it. It's so funny. So anyway, Etsy. I have added some very new products to my Etsy store. I have started making grime guards. And if you are not familiar with grime guards, they are a fabric guard that goes around your Q-snaps. Right now I'm just making them for Q-snaps, and I've been making them for an 8x8 Q-snap, but I can make them for other sizes, and I will be in the future making other sizes, and I need to figure out how to do it for a hoop, because I know some people like to do hoops too. But what it does is it covers the edges of your fabric, so when you're holding it and stitching, you're not getting the oils from your hands all over the edges of your fabric. And if you just happen to have, a little piece of melted chocolate or something on your hands, I've been guilty of getting it on the edges of my fabric, and then I get all upset. So this will help. These are made of 100% cotton. They are washable. So here is one. So it just has the elastic in it, and it just goes around your Q-snap. I am also making needle minders in a matching fabric. So I've take a piece, you know, a little bit, a motif or something off of the fabric I've used for the grind guard, and I made a needle minder. I use the rare earth magnets, so they're quite strong. Needle's not going to fall off. Another thing I like about these grind guards, so you can see back here, I have extra fabric, and that's just tucked nicely in the back of the grind guard, and it is now not hanging on the back. So when I'm trying to stitch, I'm not catching and hitting that extra fabric. So that's another good reason to use a grind guard. It'll help you, give you a place to kind of control that extra fabric there. So these are available in my Etsy shop. Like I said, right now they are for the 8x8 size of the Q-snaps. Q-snaps are not included, sorry. But you get the grind guard with the matching needle minder. So check out my Etsy shop. I will have the link down below in the description, and I think I'm going to put a comment that's pinned at the top that might be easier to see. So so go check those out. I love them. I just think they're great. I'm not getting the edges of my fabric all dirty and yucky, and like I said, it gives you a place. If you have a little extra, you can kind of roll it up and tuck it in there, and it kind of holds it for you. So all right, well, that's all my news that I have. My social media, my goodness, we're creeping up on 500 followers on Instagram. Just a reminder, when we hit that magic number of 500, I'm going to do a giveaway, and I'd like to get my Flosstube up to 500. We've got a bit of ways to go with Flosstube. We're not quite as close there, but once I reach 500 followers here, I will do another giveaway for sure. So make sure that you are subscribed here on Flosstube and that you follow me on Instagram. My link for that will also be below. And, you know, spread the love. Invite your stitchy friends. Show them all the cool stuff that we're doing. And, you know, say, hey, you know, sub over here, she's going to do a giveaway or whatever. So, you know, the more the merrier. That's all I have as far as news and stuff for now. I hope you have a wonderful week or two. I'm hoping that within another 2 weeks I should be posting another video. So like I said, don't forget to sub, like, and ring that bell so that you're notified for new videos. Make sure you do all the things, and happy stitching.